We just got one more left, and what we're going to do is with this last one, it's Bitcoin. I mean, we covered Ethereum, Solana. You guys should have written down Beat. You guys wanted me to cover Beat. I did. And there's two other ones in the alt rotation I kind of covered as well. So we covered a lot of stuff today, and finally we're going to close with Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw. I already drew this volume profile. It was already here because I took a trade. Okay, and I'll tell you the trade right here was right here. Why? Because we lost the volume area low. There are other confluences, but that was the main one. What happened? Now I'll get back to this. Okay, I'll get back to this at the end. In about 3 minutes, I'll explain why I'm bringing this up. But let me go ahead and draw the volume profile right here. We talked a little bit about this at the beginning, but I'm going to go ahead and cover it again. Okay, got this here. And so once I draw this out, I'm anchoring it from the low to the high, and the value area is sitting right here, right above the price. And you see we're still trading under it, right where the value area low is. And that's really why this whole move has been pretty heavy. Okay, this whole thing has been heavy, but this is complete manipulation. You imagine how much money it just took to raise this price and drop this price so quickly. That's so much manipulation. Then it just sit here, and it didn't break. The entire purpose was not to break any structure, relatively higher time frame structure. It was just to simply trap the traders and liquidate. That's all this was. I mean, this is very, very obviously manipulated price here. Okay, usually happens before a big move, trying to get the last bit of money they can out of the traders. And so right now you can see it bounces, and every time this happens, it's not clean. There's no clean trend up at all. There's no clean trend. So right now these levels to me are very, very simple. Well, simple, stupid. Okay, it's obvious. So let me go ahead and put them up here. Right here, we've got this 92K level here. Okay, and we got this 95K level here. It's really important to me. Okay, it's more of a zone. This zone and this zone. There's zones or sell zones. Okay, it's been the ceiling for pretty much this whole thing. This has been a ceiling, and then once it's broken, this has been the ceiling for even, we can go way back, even 8 months. It's been the ceiling. Every time we get up there, sellers come in. Okay, and so now the level down here is 80,000. Okay, that's where we're at, 80,000 down here in the low 80s. So this is what I call the decision zone. And again, these aren't lines, these are more zones. All right there. So decision zones. And with the decision zones, it's either one of two things. Either we're going to get dips under it, and once it dips under it, what's going to happen? And it's going to be obvious. Once it dips down underneath, it's going to snap back up, and it's going to reclaim. And that's your long confirmation once it reclaims. Okay, so you want to be looking at this area. Another thing, if it loses it. Okay, so if, for example, it comes down and it retests and down, that's losing it. And what that means is it's not getting cute anymore. It won't be a cute little dip anymore, guys. We're looking at 72-ish area to start with. So now CPI, okay, it's Thursday, 12/18. It's Thursday. That's the one date I care about this week. And news can do a lot of different things. Okay, news does a lot of different things. That's the one thing I care about this week, and that's where you can get real displacement. Okay, that's where you can get structure on the 4-hour and the daily time frame broken. That's where actually the real traps are, but that's what does move the price. So here's how I'm thinking about it as a trader. Okay, not as a narrator, not as a voiceover, not even as a technical analysis person, which, as a trader, which is totally different. But as a trader, how you can use this information applicable. If I'm long already, okay, I'm managing it like it's a range trade is pretty much right now. Okay, I'm not getting emotional in the middle. I'm not. And what's it doing right now? It's okay. So what is it doing right now? It's playing between these two. That's why I brought these two up and make them up here. May go down here. That's why I brought these up. Okay, because But if it comes down, that's long it. Comes up, retests, down, short it. Okay? If it breaks up here, don't long it yet until it comes up here, retest, and gets out. If it does, you can long it from there, or expect it, short it, or if it comes back up here, comes down, short it there, back in, same place, you short it as it comes back into the range. Okay, it comes back into the range, you short, you long it from here, TP there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If it breaks out the bottom, you don't short it. Don't short this, guys, please. It's not safe, even though it most likely is going down to 72. You don't short it. That's not somewhere you short. You short at 107, like I did. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second. But I'm not getting emotional, okay, in this range, and that's key. You can't get emotional. You have to know your levels when you're in a range. So know these levels, write them down. These right here, 95, 92, and 80. Okay, those are your breakout levels, decision zone, sell zones. You sell, decision zone, either it's coming back in or it's going back out. And these are your sell zones. Okay, so, and really pay yourself, take profits into the next value pocket. Okay, the top of the ranges. I'm not giving back a whole move. For example, you see this here? See this here? I'm going long. I'm taking profit here, taking profit here. Absolutely. Okay. For sure, you have to pay yourself because nothing is promised right now in this market. So now if I'm not in, I'm not chasing. So if I see it like mid-range here, I'm not chasing it. Don't chase it, guys. Wait for it to react and then you enter. Set your alerts, whatever. Okay. You cannot chase. I'm waiting. You have to wait for one of two things. You got to wait for that claim back into the value and hold. That's strength if you see that. Now, the second thing you can see is a sweep. Now, a sweep into the lower decision zone is what you'll see. What you'll see is a fast reclaim. So like I showed here. So you're going to see it and you're just going to see a sweep like here, but you're going to do fast reclaim. That right there, same play. We're getting in it. Okay. So that's strength as well. So again, these are, again, the reclaims of the value area, and that's how you play them. That's how you play a range. Now, just like I showed you guys on Ethereum, okay? Just like I showed you on Ethereum area earlier, and I'll say it, like this is for new traders, okay? You gotta stop trying to be the hero in the middle. You gotta recognize where the middle of the range is, and stop trying to be the hero. You can't trade everywhere. Trade the edges inwards, okay? With that said, the thing is, you're either trading for the edge or the range back into the value, or you're waiting. Those are your only two options. That's it. Okay. That's the hard line. This is the hard line in the sand for me. Okay. If we start, and this, you guys write this down. I mean, if we start getting closer to the daily closes under 85.1, like right here, 85.1K, I simply stop pretending that this is just a dip. I shift my expectations down. So right here, you see this right here? Once I break this area, I will start changing my mindset, okay? Because right now, we do got higher, high. But as soon as we start breaking right here, start breaking there, I'm going to start changing my mindset. This is not just a simple dip. Okay, it's not just a simple lower high. Okay, it's totally changing. So then what I'll start doing is once we get that real acceptance under that 85.1, that's when things change. Now, also, when we get acceptance above the 95 right here, this 95.5, we get acceptance above the 95.5, and that's going to look like this. That's when the conversation changes as well. Okay, so that's when the conversation changes, and you're going to start talking about higher targets. That's the next phase, but we aren't there yet. So that's the finale. That's it. Right, guys? All right, it's only been an hour and a half. It's okay. That's full market update. I give you guys probably 30 trades a day. Same structure, same game. You trade the edges, okay? Respect the value areas in the middle. Let the CPI show you what it is. Again, expect it. Now, show you real quick. Can you see this? This was a trade I took right here. Right here. Took it and I took it down to 92. Right there, 92. So that's not me boasting or anything. Actually, I haven't even publicly talked about it. But that was my main short there. And I took it right here, value area low. You see what happened? Okay, you see this? You see this where it is? You see what happened? Price went down, okay? And I took it. Price was right here. Okay? Now, over here, you can see, let me clear some of the stuff off for you guys. It's now cluttered. Worked with me trading view. Okay, a lot of times I work with a bunch of other programs. A little get used to one. Okay, so what do you have over here? Exact same thing. Look at this. Let me delete this one. Clutter. There we go, guys. Over that, I know you guys gotta go. All right, so what do we have here? Value area high, value area high, ranging. You see this is ranging, okay? Ranging. Okay, then what happens? Price breaks below the range, trades back up into the range. Price breaks below the range, comes back into the range. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying that. Now, do I think exactly what's going to happen? I'm short. I shorted it here. Okay, just to let you guys know, I shorted it there, just like here, same confluence. Okay, now let me show you what I really do anticipate happening is us going here to, and I just posted this the other day on the other channel, which if you guys haven't checked out the Edge Discord, it's in my profile. If it's not, I'll put in the Zoom chat, but right here is the high CPI this Thursday. Don't worry about the dates on there. I'm not doing perfectly to dates. Sorry about that. I'm focusing. Monday, yeah. So CPI probably 91,000, and then Sunday we get a little dip, 92, 93, 94. Yeah. So just kind of anticipate there. Now, this is we're off the cuff here. Now, what I do, don't ignore the dates on here. Okay, this will all be done by the end of the year. But the other possibility is this. And then up to the high will be on Friday, the 26th, then back down. Okay. So those are pretty much our options there. That's what I see definitely going to happen. So again, I'm in shorts from here, but we're going to go probably next week, come up and be at, again, the decision point 92,000, and then come on down to around 72. And again, I mean, I am in the short, but I'm not going to add to the short. It's and I'm not going to go long until I see reactions. So this is just what I anticipate. Will I go long from here? Will I go long? Yeah, if it breaks out of here, oh, for sure. And I think that's possible, but you have to be in reality here. And this high is going to be at 95,000. There you go. Okay, 95,000 on the, I said the data second ago, on the 26th, 94,000. So, and then this will go down here regardless. And this will not go this high until way in 2026. So 2026, yeah, I've already showed you guys all that. That's going to happen in 2026. But yeah, I have it posted somewhere. You can go to my Discord. So that's what we got right now. That's what I'm looking at. And so the high probably will be on Monday. either this Monday or next Monday. So if this is what happens, it'll be next Monday. This will be the high at 95, 94. And then if this happens, it'll be this Monday. This next Monday, the 22nd. So anyway, all right, guys. I just want to let you guys know we're finally done. I know, right? Finally done. So like I said, you gotta have your triggers. You gotta have your confluences. You gotta trade your setup. Okay, and let CPI do the work for you, show its hand, and then you donate the chips. Okay, that's what happens. So that's it. No hype, no prediction. Okay, this is egoless right here. This is all technical analysis. Let the market show its hand, then you take the trade. That's the whole thing. I'm showing you what to anticipate, but as far as key levels, but I want you, so you don't go in this blindly, but I want you to know you have to wait for the reaction. Okay? All right, guys, you have a good day. I got to run. So you guys have a good day, and I will see you for next week. Tuesday, I think. All right, later.